Alright, welcome back everyone to Toyo's channel. Today, as you know, I've given you guys a preview as to what I will be unboxing for you guys. And today's episode, I'm going to unbox these two Nezuko figurines made by Bandai. They are from the WCF series. Without further ado, let's take a closer look. As you can see here, they are numbered 4 and 5 respectively because there are 5 different figurines in this particular Nezuko series to collect, and I just happen to have gotten these two because these two stands out more to me. And as you can see, they are labeled D and E. We can see the entire collection of figurines as such. Number 1, you get an angry Nezuko, and number 2, you get one where she's basically hiding her head in the basket like we've seen in the anime. Third one is where she has the dotted eyes and kind of playing around. Number 4 is with Nezuko coming out of the box.
Nezuko.
And number 5 is where she's running away from that girl that's trying to kill her in the Spider Mountain. And on the back is just the conventional T&Cs. So let's open up. I did not realize that there are more tapes. Usually with everything that I unbox, I try not to damage the box. Okay, initial thoughts, a lot smaller than I expected because the box is relatively big. So the box is 2 times the height as the figure, so that was a bit unexpected, but nonetheless, let's have a look. Okay, right off the bat, the eyes are very on point. You don't see any distortions in the colorings, and with the mouthpiece, as you can see here, it's pretty well done, I'd say, because some of the other Nezuko figures, you get these color distortions from bad paint jobs, but this one is very good so far. And moving on to the kimono, you can see the colors are pretty accurate as well. They've done quite a good job at the quality control. And moving on to the feet area, the colors are pretty well done as well in comparison to some of the previous figures that I have. One nitpick is that the finish to the mold is not that great because you can see the plastic kind of coming out from her face. Let's move on to the hair. The 2 pieces were molded separately, and you can see a clear joint here with quite a rough edge and some glue coming out as well on the side. Now this part is not so great, but it's not something I'm too concerned with because I'm going to be displaying my figure from the front. The paint job isn't the greatest in the world, but that's just for that part on the left, and on the right it seems to be okay so far. Be careful not to go too crazy on putting pressure on it because I think it'll break quite easily as it's quite flimsy and the plastic is really reliant on her neck. The hair is not joined to the kimono itself. With the outer jacket, you can see kind of the glue that's also present, but it's not too bad. To the bottom, you do have some scrapes here and there, but again, these figurines are mass produced, so it's very common to expect these kind of smudges in between here and there. Let's find the support piece and put her onto the stand. Okay guys, if you are going to get this figure, be careful when you prod this support piece in, because the mold is a bit tight, and try not to put pressure on her hair, as again the neck could snap. Overall, once you've put it onto the base, it looks really nice to be part of your collection, and it does give that momentum of Nezuko running away from that girl, I can't remember her name, trying to kill her. And with that done, let's move on to this one. So this one is more or less the same size as the one that we've just opened, and in fact it's a little bit smaller because of her gesture. She's kind of crawling out from the box, so you don't get the extra height from the leg. As you can see, the mouthpiece is a bit weird because obviously she's tilted at an angle, but it seems to be that the mouthpiece is even more tilted than her face. So I didn't want to break her, but I just want to see whether I can slightly move the plastic so it's not tilting to the right hand side. But I don't think it's working. Anyhow, the eyes and face is on point and definitely great to look at from a figurine perspective. On the side, you don't get the rough edge that's on the previous running Nezuko version, so that's definitely commendable. And again, with the hair, they've messed up again with the kind of glue that's coming out, as well as the rough and large gap in between the pieces. The kimono is actually on point again, which is great, as they've done a good paint job. And the little fingers on her hand, it's just really cute to look at because it's just great attention to detail, and even on the bottom you can kind of see the linings that's sculpted for the differentiation of the different fingers. Also on the bottom, great paint job again, and also the sculpt is pretty good with the pattern on her kimono. Initially I was going to say they've done a better job for the hair, but actually, in fact, if you take a closer look, the paint job is a bit distorted again here and there, with insufficient paint on here and some distortion that's gone out of the color area. But overall, I quite like this figure, although the mouthpiece is a bit weird and her face, it's just a bit on the funnier side, I think, because it's kind of elongated vertically, if you know what I mean. So let's get one of my other Nezuko figures. It should be more rounded. Let's take the average motion figure that I have. Clearly, the face is more all-rounded, like an oval or circle shape, rather than a more vertical oval shape on this one here on the left. Anyhow, let's put her in the box. With the box, you do get some nice sculpt, as you can see here, with the wooden texture as well as the metal pieces that's holding the box together, and all sides are pretty good as well, and you get the 2 straps. So let's pop Nezuko in here, and we have the door. So you kind of get the door opening scene. With her being in the box, kind of coming out, it's pretty nice, as it's one of the rarer figures that does this, and I think a lot of fans will be pleased with this particular figure. A nice piece to be displaying along with your other ones. And it's time for a spin. Thank you very much again for tuning into my channel. If you do like my content, please give this video a like. Please do subscribe to my channel for more goodness and greatness. And until next time, take care and stay safe.